and we annihilated that offensive line. Our pass rush today was more devastating than I saw in any game last year with Micah Parsons. Again, with Micah last year, we got blown off the field by the New Orleans freaking Saints. Saints scored 35 before halftime at Jerry World last year. The Ravens just ran us off the field last year. It was 28-6 after 3 quarters with Micah on the field. Philly last year, 34-6 at Dallas. 41-7 at Philadelphia with Micah Parsons. I'm sorry. I saw flashes of rookie year Micah all across the edge rushers today. I keep telling you, James Houston is a revelation. James Houston is a legit force off the edge, and they just need to get him more snaps. I keep saying it and saying it and saying it. He had a sack and a half. We had 5 sacks total. Sam Williams has flashes of Micah in him. He had one burst up the middle where he just lined up like the way Micah used to and just blasted up the middle for a sack. I like Odigizua. He got one late hit, but he was all over Justin Fields today. I like Kenny Clark. I like Solomon Thomas coming up the middle. I love Dante Fowler. I keep saying, my God, he led the Commanders in sacks last year with 10.5, came home to Dallas, back to Dallas. He had a huge play early when they drove it right down our throats with the opening kickoff and batted down a pass on 3rd down that forced a field goal on 4th down. Way to go, Dante. Then Dante had the sack of the day. He blew through a double team the way he is capable of blowing. I don't know what's been up with him. He just hasn't detonated. And he detonated today and was all over Justin Fields all day long. I told you as soon as they drafted Ezra Uwaku out of Boston College, every time I turn on the TV during college football games last year and saw Ezra Uwaku, he's now number 41.
What's up, Cowboys family? Welcome back to Dallas Insider, where we ride through every high, every low, and every crazy headline coming out of Big D. And man, did you hear what Skip Bayless just said? We don't miss Micah Parsons. Yeah, you heard that right. Skip said it. Loud, clear, confident. And for once, I might actually agree with him. Because what we just saw against the Jets wasn't luck. It wasn't a miracle. It was a team rediscovering its soul. The Cowboys walked into New York missing half the roster. 4 backup offensive linemen, no CeeDee Lamb, no Turpin, and every single analyst said we were done. Underdogs, dead on arrival. But what happened? The pass rush came alive like a thunderstorm. Skip said it himself. Our pass rush today was more devastating than in any game last year with Micah Parsons. And honestly, that might be the most powerful thing anyone said about this defense all season. Let's talk about it because these dudes earned it. James Houston, absolute revelation. 1.5 sacks, pure chaos. The guy was everywhere. Sam Williams, explosive, fearless, flying through the middle like he had something to prove. Dante Fowler, man, this guy turned back the clock. Skip called him a detonator, and he wasn't lying. Blowing up plays, forcing mistakes, bringing energy. Kenny Clark and Odigizua, clogging up the trenches, collapsing pockets, setting the tone. And the rookie, Ezra Uwaku. Skip said he's got a knack for the sack. You can see it. You can feel it. The kid has that spark, that twitch, that killer instinct. And here's what I love. They didn't do it for the headlines. They didn't do it for the critics. They did it because they believe in each other. This wasn't a one-man show. This was a defense saying, we're still Dallas. No Micah? No problem. 11 men, one mindset, hunt. This is what we've been waiting for all season. A defense with identity. A defense that hits back. A defense that says, We don't care who's missing. We're still the Dallas Cowboys. And let's give credit where it's due. Brian Schottenheimer has this group dialed in. You can see it in how they play. Discipline, chemistry, aggression. It's not flashy, it's not fancy, it's effective. 5 sacks, constant pressure, and the swagger is back. Skip even said it. We were supposed to get blown off the field. Instead, we dominated. He's right. We didn't survive that game, we owned it. And we did it with 4 backup linemen and a patchwork roster. You want heart? That's heart. You want leadership? Look at Dak Prescott. 4 touchdowns, no panic, total control. Dak is leading this team like a general who refuses to lose. And when your quarterback is playing like that, and your defense plays with fire like that, you can beat anyone. So yeah, Skip Bayless can talk, the critics can doubt, but right now, the Cowboys are alive. Not just breathing, roaring. And I'll say this, maybe losing Micah was exactly what this locker room needed. Because this week wasn't about a superstar. It was about unity. It was about players stepping up. It was about heart. So Cowboys Nation, let me ask you, do you believe this defense is for real? Do you think this is the turning point? Drop it in the comments. Defense reborn if you feel it. Because after what we saw, after all the noise, all the doubt, this team earned every ounce of respect. We're 2-1. We're banged up, but we're back. And this fire, it's not fading anytime soon. If you're proud of how this team fought, hit that like button. If you believe in Dak and this new look defense, subscribe right now. Because on Dallas Insider, we don't just watch the Cowboys, we live it. One team, one star, one belief. This is Dallas football.